The Pyro Hypostasis starts off with a Pyro shield that prevents it from taking any damage. For this phase of the fight, we first need to break this Pyro shield using elemental damage. Hydro is the most effective at chipping down this shield, followed by Electro being about half as effective. Cryo, Anemo, and Geo are all fairly ineffective for this phase, dealing only about a quarter of the damage that Hydro deals. I recommend using a Hydro Catalyst user such as Mona, Barbara, or Kokomi to make it through this phase quickly. The boss will be constantly attacking you throughout this phase, so Barbara and Kokomi are especially useful here since they can also heal you. Using some off-field Electro or Hydro damage can also help us get through this phase more quickly. After we completely break the Pyro shield, the boss will enter its second phase, where we can actually start to deal some damage. Just like the other hypostases, the boss will expose its core for a short time in between each attack, or sometimes during an attack. These windows are relatively short, so we should try to use quick, bursty attacks that can deal a lot of damage in one shot. Since the boss has an innate Pyro aura, Hydro attacks will automatically trigger Vaporize, amplifying their damage by at least 2 times. Similarly, Cryo attacks will have their damage amplified by at least 1.5 times with Melt reactions. If you have a bursty Hydro damage dealer, such as Xingqiu or Child already built, they're great for this fight. Otherwise, bursty Cryo damage dealers like Chongyun, Ayaka, or Ganyu will also work. Once every 2 or 3 attacks, the boss will move back to the center and summon 3 Pyro Tinders. The boss will then channel for about 10 seconds and refill some of its Fury Bar at the end of the channel, depending on how many Tinders are still remaining. If its Fury Bar fills up completely, the initial Pyro shield will be restored and take us back to the first phase. Just like in the shield phase, Hydro is the most effective for extinguishing these Tinders and can destroy them with just 1 hit. Again, I recommend a Hydro Catalyst user here because you can just use their normal attacks to extinguish the Tinders. Now we just repeat this process until we've beaten the boss. We continue to take advantage of the vulnerability windows to deal Hydro or Cryo damage, and use our Hydro Catalyst user whenever the Tinders respawn. Hopefully these tips simplify this fight and help you clear it a little bit faster. As always, thank you so much for watching.